Hey, well, I'm your girl, rapper Blondie Pink, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker. And so they're all set up for the parade to come down the street. And so I'm out in public, so yes, y'all might hear the conversations and everything. It is cold here. Where I'm from is freezing. Yeah. I'm cold. But I'm happy to be here. I've been here visiting my area where I was raised, Decatur, Illinois. Y'all know I live in Los Angeles, Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. And so I didn't get a chance to see our Hollywood parade because it's right after Thanksgiving. And I'm still here from Thanksgiving in Decatur, Illinois. So I'm going to get a chance to see my, I guess you could say my hometown, my town where I was raised. Because I was actually born in Kankakee, Illinois. But yes, I was born in Kankakee, Illinois, and raised a lot in Taylorville, Illinois, and Decatur, Illinois. But pretty much went to most of my grade school here in Decatur, Illinois, and worked a lot of different jobs here in Decatur, Illinois, from radio. At times I would be on the radio, as personality, news, WAND, where I did a community news story. I did a show, community type show on WAND TV, and that's our news station here in Decatur, Illinois. Let's see. Oh my gosh, no, somebody. Oh, I took my Hot Steppers, the dance group, my daughter's dance group, that was at Eisenhower High School. And at that time, 106 in Park was having a contest. That's BET, Black Entertainment Television, was having a contest that you can enter in and be on TV on a show called 106 in Park. I believe now they have revived 106 in Park, except it's 106 in Sports now. And I don't know, they may still have 106 in Park too on their website or something. But on TV, I see that they have a 106 in Sports. And but anyway, so we went over there and we won. Yes, we did. We won. It's the Hot Steppers. We were stepping in front of the whole wide world to see in New York. We had traveled to New York. We did all kind of fundraising. Thank you to everybody in Decatur, Illinois. If you remember that time, let's see, 2003, 2005. No, I'm dating myself, but 2005, 2006, maybe somewhere up in there. But no, it might have been. I can't remember right now. But anyway. I've done so much, I can't remember now. But we went out to New York and we were on BET, Black Entertainment Television show, 106 in Park. Twice we went out there because we won the first time, so we had to go back out there. I remember that day, August 16th. Matter of fact, let's see. We won, I think either June 16th or June 23rd. And then we had to go back in August 16th because we won June. Then went back August, I believe that was 16th or August 23rd. And when we went out there and back again too, because we had won, so then you go back out and compete again. I feel like we won that one too. We was competing against Busta Rhymes' kid group, and I really feel like they gave it to their group because it was Busta Rhymes, but I really feel like we got a lot of votes. But anyway. And so I said, I did news. What else I done? I did sales. I did all kind of stuff here in Decatur. Worked as a teacher assistant here. Shouts out to Hope Academy. Shouts out to, was it Oak Grove School? Oh, shouts out to who was my boss, principal, Corrine Holder. Shouts out. I was my group, Hope Records. My organization to help keep kids in school and away from drugs and alcohol. That's my group called Hope Records, and to unite the community and to reduce teen pregnancy, and doing all that through the arts, the music and the arts. So shouts out to Ludacris, who is my classmate, Chris Bridges, who's also up here from, the cold Champaign, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois area. And so shouts out to Ludacris and Chaka. Love you, Chaka. And Chaka. Love you too, Chris. Love Chris like a brother, and Chaka know how I love him. But anyway. And so, they're yelling over there. So again, I'm right here, Decatur, Illinois Christmas Parade. And right here is the lineup. So I'm right here at the very beginning. Y'all know I do the same way in Hollywood. In Hollywood, we be right at the beginning. We get there really early. We be talking to everybody because y'all know they be having different people from different TV shows and music artists and different celebrities. Oh, but everybody's a celebrity. Oh, look, y'all. I think there's Jesus. There's Joseph. And that's when the floats have Jesus on, which I was so happy to see. So what was I saying? Oh, God. So everything that I've done. Yeah, oh yeah, with Chris, right? Shouts out to Ludacris. I even wrote an article to the Billboard magazine. Shouts out Billboard magazine because they actually put it in there because I taught in the good deed section. Billboard magazine used to have a good deed section. It was a paper Billboard magazine. I don't know if everything's online now or what, but because I told Chalky to myself, I'm going to get y'all, I'm going to make sure that, people know about the good things y'all did, And so in Chicago, shouts out to Boys and Girls Club, shouts out to Walt Smith, shouts out to Youth with Positive Direction, Margaret Walker, Overseer Thomas Walker, just so many. Of course, all my hot steppers. My daughter Ashley, Jalen, which I just ran into, Mercedes, and I can keep going on and on down the list of our hot steppers, who again, we went to New York and we were on TV on BET, Black Entertainment Television, and so we won, and that's when I lived right here in Decatur, Illinois, and we won the first time in June, and then we went back, and again, I still feel like we won in August. I feel like they let Busta Rhymes kids win because it was Busta Rhymes, but shouts out to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes can be a little bit more nicer. I see him all the time in Hollywood because y'all know I'm right there. But I just still remember the time that all I did was speak to Busta Rhymes and he was raw. I was like, what in the world? I was like, okay. That was years ago. But I think I spoke to him again. I'm like, okay, so you a fake, basically, Busta Rhymes. Yeah, and then at least when it comes to women, you ain't nice to all women. I guess maybe they're going to bring you some money. I don't know. But anyway, y'all know I keep it real. I don't care about this is my life, this is mine, what happened to me. So y'all know I don't mind telling it. But anyway. So I think I was telling y'all, what else was I telling y'all about? Okay, yeah, so I taught school here, and I was saying shouts out to the principal I work for, Corinne Holder. I did news, community news at WAND TV, and I was on WAND. And thank you, WAND TV, because still when I come back here, especially before COVID, I was still doing events. And I think I've done one after COVID too, at the Decatur Public Library. Oh, shouts out to Decatur Public Library, which is right down that area is the Decatur Public Library. So actually we have the police department right here. I went out for the police department, actually made the list. I don't know if it was Decatur police or if it was the county police, but I remember I went out for that, and I made the list. We just had to do a psychological test. I know my mind is, I'm a genius though, but my mind is great. But anyway, y'all know also I'm comedian Michelle Hope Walker. So comedian, actress, civil rights leader Michelle Hope Walker, and rapper Blondie Pink. And it is cold out here, y'all. This is not LA. This is not LA. But I'm doing this video, y'all, because I felt like this is a great time. I'm waiting for the parade to start to do a video about my town that I was raised in. Gosh, I did so many. Oh, when my kids were small, I used to always go to the library. Always at the library. When they were small, I would take them to like the readings where they do for the babies and different stuff. I had my kids in the YMCA here. I was telling you about my Hope Records. Yeah, my Hope Records could write to keep the kids in school away from drugs and alcohol through music and the arts, and also unite kids, also reduce teen pregnancy, and it was all through the music and the arts. So I was saying shout out to Ludacris for getting my kids in Chicago. Went up there, we was at the W up there. I had about 6 kids. And so Ludacris and Chaka Smith. Thank you for Kanye West. Thank you, Kanye West. Kanye West spent time with my kids when he was at the University of Illinois Champaign site. So my kids went up there. And shout out to Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. Nelly also. These are the different, I feel like all of us are celebrities and stars, but these are the different celebrities and stars that came and encouraged my youth of my organization, Hope Records. And then whenever I would connect with the Boys and Girls Club, I would call that part of my Hope Records BGC All-Stars. So I had the BGC All-Stars of Decatur, Illinois Boys and Girls Club. I had the BGC All-Stars of Atlanta Boys and Girls Club. And also in Hollywood, where I am, at the Hollywood Boys and Girls Club. I remember I had Disney stuff there. So my Hope Records and BGC All-Stars, that's me. Although some people try to take my BGC, I'm like, no. I started BGC All-Star. And that was because it was at Boys and Girls Club. So whatever the group, because then also when I worked at a youth organization, Operation Peace, they were my Operation Peace stars. So they were all Hope Record stars, but those was my groups. So So I've done so much here in Decatur. I did the, around this time, I would have the skate parties. I would have the basketball parties where we had the hip hop versus the R&B. Shouts out to Rodney Walker. Shouts out to Keita Jones. Shout out to, which I think here's one of the news stations. Somebody, but shout out to WAND and all the radio stations. And The Voice, I remember when The Voice was active. We are here, you all, right now. We are on Franklin Street. And we are on, what is the cross street, Lord Jesus? Wood. So this is Franklin and Wood, Decatur, Illinois. My town where I was raised, y'all. I am freezing. This is not LA. This is not, I can't wait to get back home. It is freezing here. It is so cold, y'all, here. Oh, I had gloves. I didn't bring them with me. I probably should have picked up some. So I'm not going to be able to do too much more of this video because I'm holding. Okay, I just switched hands, y'all, but y'all know I have nerve pain in this left hand, so I can't hold it too long. But I want this right hand. Uh-oh, I hear some yays. That means they're going to be getting started pretty soon, you all. So, yeah, so those are some of the different people. Nelly, Ludacris, Kanye West. Some of the people who did stuff with my Hope Records youth. And when I say did some, they encouraged them, but they spent time with them, encouraged them. And like I said, shout out to my schoolmate. Also, right, because I went to Georgia State University with Chris. Everybody knows it's Ludacris. So that's why I say Chris knows a lot of the industry because we studied it. We studied entertainment law. We studied publishing. Again, things change, so you have to like continue to brush up, you know, to know what is what. Oh, my hands are so cold, y'all. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I was saying here in Decatur with my kids, so I had my kids in the Y, I had my kids in, I did the radio with personnel and sales. And you know what? It was Next Media when I was here. And now, as I live in LA, one of my favorite news stations I watch all the time, KTLA, it's also Next Media. I'm like, oh, I work for Next Media in Decatur, Illinois, in my little small town. What else highlights? Shout out to Benny Smith, who just did a podcast with me. So go to Benny Smith's podcast. You'll see the podcast we just did. Shout out to the people who just had the comedy show at the Decatur Civic Center. That was nice. I went to that since I was here in town. Oh gosh, there's so much Decatur. Let's see, my schools, let's see, I went to, I think, John Adams and South Shores. And then from there, I went to Johns Hill when Johns Hill was a junior, middle school. It was before they did all the fancy stuff. Now Johns Hill, y'all better go to Johns Hill. Now that school's so fancy. I'm comedian Michelle Hope Walker. Eisenhower, shouts out Eisenhower. That's where I graduated from. Shouts out Eisenhower. But I did go to Stephen Decatur when Stephen Decatur was a high school. I want to say I went there for maybe a year or two. Shouts out to my Taylorville High School where I went for a semester. Now I'm just doing shouts out to places that are close to me. Oh, I lived in Springfield. Went to, so I went here to Richland Community College. I went to Millikan University. I went to University of Illinois in Springfield. Then y'all know my college in Atlanta, Georgia, Georgia State University. Oh, God, it's cold out here, y'all. Took some classes too out at in Los Angeles, West Los Angeles. Cause those were those were the entertainment classes. At Los Angeles City College, I did Spanish classes. I'm telling you, in LA, you better know some Spanish. I'm telling you. You go speak more Spanish than you do English in LA. But love, amigo, oh, hola to all of my amigos. Hey, me llame Michelle. Okay, so but I'm right here in Decatur, Illinois right now. It is cold. It is cold. Hey, officer! Say something to my camera. There's an officer by Decatur Public. Oh, he waving. Ah, thank you for what you do. Y'all, it is cold out here. He's equipped, though. Look, y'all, he equipped. He got the hat on. He got everything. I need what he got on. He got the gloves on and everything. I'm cold. Okay, see, what else? Told you my colleges. I told you I worked with the school district, worked for WAND, worked for the radio station. Gosh, I've taught school. I've done so many different things. So anyway, I'm so excited to be here in Decatur, Illinois. Yeah. Oh, not only that, I took some other kids out to New York to BET 106 and Park. They also have like an audience part where you can be in the audience. I also have, that's also where I experienced that time when I took a kid from here up to New York to do the BET 106 Park audience. when him and I went, Jay-Z was there on stage, and I remember like, oh, Jay-Z, I want to rap, I rap, because y'all know I rap, Blondie Pink, hey. I think then my rap name was Hope, H-O-P-E, but Hope, and that's why I got tattooed across my stomach, but anyway, and so I remember I was so scared that I would get kicked out of the studio that when Jay-Z called me, I didn't even go up there. Yeah, so shouts out to Jay-Z and all the rest, you know, but you know, sometimes I be feel like God has his reasoning for things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had told us, you can't do this, you can't do that, but Jay-Z was talking to me, so I was like having a conversation with him, like right there. But of course, I've seen Jay-Z many other times, and shouts out to Beyonce mom, thank you, because I've always taken pictures with her, different pictures of her different places. She's very open and very kind and stuff to us when we see her and everything. And so yeah, let's see, I'm cold. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I can even think anymore. I'm so cold, you all. I don't know what I have already told you. Let's see. So I'm in Decatur, Illinois. We're at the corner of Franklin and Wood Street. I pretty much was raised out south in Decatur. Mueller Park, I was raised where now it's like a water treatment place, but we used to live right there across the street from Mueller Park. And oh God, you all, it was so awesome. As I was growing up, the DJ used to always be at Mueller Park, and they used to be popping and locking and having shouts out to MPIP. Let's see, what was the other one? Shouts out to Benny Ellis, shouts out to Wayne Wilder. Oh my gosh, there was so many of them. But yeah, Little Boogie, hey, Little Boogie used to be, I think they say he, at that time, went to California himself. Shouts out to DJ PJ, shouts out to LJ, shouts out to DJ Captain, because yes, I lived in Atlanta. Of course, y'all know by times when I come through here in Decatur, I would do stuff with Captain as far as, you know, helping you, because I just love doing anything entertainment. Of course, I am an entertainer myself, you know, comedian and rapper, but I also love working in there around the entertainment industry. I've done security around entertainment in Atlanta. I was security for BET 106 and nope, I'm getting everything mixed up, for the hip hop. For the BET hip hop show. Yes, there we go. Now we got it. And that was the year. No. That year, right? I was there. I remember Terrence Howard, I think may have done something. But then I know when I lived in Atlanta, because I know I'm in Decatur, Illinois right now. But since I'm talking about this, I gotta share the story about T.I. Shouts out to you, T.I. But so we watched where that day too. Now this was the time we were just out there watching. My kids and I were very good at going and just watching and, you know, meeting celebrities and talking to them, you know, especially at award shows and things like that. So this was a time when they were having the BET Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta. So we watched T.I. drive down the street. It's like, oh, T.I., hey. And then the next thing we know, he had stopped, I guess, by the store down the street, and this is in Atlanta, Piedmont. So this was at the Atlanta Civic Center I'm talking about. And next thing we know, they were saying T.I. had gotten arrested. It's like, what? We just seen T.I. So anyway, thank you, T.I. I'm glad that you've gotten over that. I also have a time where I blocked T.I. Thank you, T.I., that you did not hurt me for blocking you. I just wanted T.I. to take my CD. He was at the radio station. Down there, I think it was a V103, and I knew he was going to be there, and so I seen him when he came out, and I pulled up my car and I was like, okay, here, I just need you to take my CD, I'm Gary Move. And so he finally took the CD, and then I moved. And then later I was doing comedy, and then he hopped on stage with me. Either him or it was his friend. Somebody hopped on stage with me. I believe it was him. Yeah, it was him, because I remember he hopped on, because I couldn't believe he hopped on stage with me. And because I guess he thought I was going to talk negative. T.I. was not going to talk negative about you. But anyway, since then, of course, T.I. and I have made up, and I love me some Tiny. I got many pictures and stuff of her in L.A. Around the different award shows, as we be out there seeing different people. If we're not in the award show, then we're out there, you know, mingling with the different celebrities and taking pictures with them. But T.I. is doing comedy now, so I took a picture with T.I. not too long ago. That was like, I think, right after COVID. We were willing to come outside after COVID. So shouts out again to T.I. and Tiny. Right now it's cold, so I'm just doing stories and talking about my town. Churches here in Decatur, Illinois. Yes, let me shout out the churches. So Main Street Church, shout out Overseer Walker. Oh gosh, I'm gonna take you back, y'all. When I first was about 18, 19, when I first was having my, well, no, I had to keep it for them. But anyway, New Life Church of God, Pastor Hawthorne. Michelle was our first lady, Dennis Hawthorne. which rest in peace. I heard that he has passed. But what other churches? The church across the street from Richland, they've changed the name many times. I can't remember what it was it was Rhema when we went to it. Shouts out to Richland Community College, the college that I started my college education. Shout out to Milligan. I went to Milligan. Like I said, shout out to University of Illinois in Springfield. That's where Sangamon State had bought University of Illinois had bought Sangamon State. And so I graduated from University of Illinois. I know I'm shouting at a lot of colleges because I do. I really feel like I was on a college tour. I was. But I did graduate from University of Illinois. And again, telling you all where we are. This is the Decatur, Illinois Christmas Parade. And so, oh my God, there's a train. I wonder if that's stopping. I guess, oh look, y'all, they even have little floats here. Y'all know I'm used to our Hollywood Christmas parade, but I'm about to enjoy this Decatur parade just like it's Hollywood, y'all. Yes, I am. I'm your girl, rapper Blondie Pink, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, MichelleHOPEWalker. And yeah, so we're getting ready. You see, they got the grits right there, and then there's the fire dog. Y'all know prevention of fire. Down there. Let's see, what else? I was doing shouts out of churches. Let me see. So many different, but the key ones I would say New Life of God, Pastor Dennis Hawthorne, Main Street, Overseer Walker. Shouts out to my mama church, Kingdom Church. Let's see. Pastor Jameson, there we go, Kingdom Church, Pastor Jameson Wheeler. Shout out to my mama, I love you, mama. Shout out to all my family, my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my nephew, my niece, everybody. Don't leave nobody here. You didn't say nothing about me on the video. Now it's starting to get packed. It was hardly nobody here. Y'all see, now it's starting to get packed, which I don't blame it. It was so cold. It was probably sitting in the car till it was just about time for the parade to start. All right, y'all, the parade's gonna be starting soon, and I'm gonna be taking videos of the parade. So what will I title this video? Michelle Hope Walker, Decatur, Illinois. Because it's before the parade. So, and it's just me talking about my life in Decatur, Illinois. But I love Decatur because we had a lot of great community. I was part of NAACP. Matter of fact, I was a political action chairperson of the NAACP here in Decatur, Illinois. I was on the neighborhood housing corporation, they call it a corporation of commission then. Oh, bless your heart. I ran for city council here in Decatur, Illinois. I was the first black woman on the Richland Board of Trustees as a student one. And my goodness, at Richland, I was everything. I was president of Student Senate. I was editor of the school newspaper. I was, oh my gosh, I did so much. I was secretary of the Christian, or I was president of the Black Student Association. Yeah, a lot, just everything. And again, I want to say thank you, WAND. Thank you, the radio stations and the newspapers, Herald and Review, for always covering my events that I have for the community. Thank you. Like I said, around Christmas time, I would have the Celebrate Life skate parties. And like I said, Thanksgiving, I think I always had a skate party. Just about almost a lot of the holidays I had a skate party. I had something to keep the kids busy. Shout out to my first rap group that I managed. Shout out to my girls, the Joneses, Sheila Jones. Oh my gosh, I don't want to miss all the other Jones, but Sheila Jones and all the sisters. I don't know why. Jennifer Jones. I can't think of everybody's name right now, but yeah, it's one that I can't. But anyway, those Kitty Jones sisters. And then my kid rap group. I opened up for oh God, now I can't think of his name right now. But Chubby Mitchell had brought, shout out to Chubby Mitchell, rest in peace. MC Bree, right. Chubby Mitchell had brought MC Bree, and so my two rap groups, and I think I was only like 19 then, y'all 19. Yeah, I think it was about 18, 19 when I managed those two groups. And that's why I got them that gig to open up for MC Bree, the rapper that came here. Shouts out again to Chubby, because Chubby brought Ready for the World here. Oh, I remember that. Shouts out to Vincent Young, rest in peace, who took me to that. Shouts out to Jesse Bates, who we rode in his limo at the time. Jesse Bates is a pastor, apostle, and just pretty much owning everything around here in Decatur. So shouts out to Apostle, and shouts out to the Work Release Center that he owns and has out there. Now I'm just doing shouts out to you. If I forget your name, please don't think I was on purposely forgetting you. It is cold out here, and so I've just taken the time before the parade starts to do my little history of me living here in Decatur and being raised in Decatur. Shouts out to all my different friends: Kim Talaferro, Jerry Talaferro, Angie, their sister Angie, and then their brother Kenny, and then the kids. I love how everybody has all their Christmas stuff on. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. She's like, they're like Santas. Okay. What else? Oh, bless his heart. You got that big old snow. Yes, I think they're about to get started here pretty soon, y'all. So let me see. As I close out the video, let's see. What do I? Oh, yeah, because I don't like the video to go more than 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm about to close out. All right, so y'all know I'm your girl, rapper, Blondie Pink, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker. I'm here in the town that I was raised in, Decatur, Illinois. Y'all know I live in Los Angeles, California, Hollywood. But I'm here today, so I'm about to enjoy this Christmas parade right here in my town. I am rarely here in Decatur, Illinois. I'm usually, even when I come for Thanksgiving, I come and I usually am back home before they have the Christmas parade here. But I am here. Oh my God! Look at all these Santas coming down the street. Oh y'all, I gotta get a capture. Look y'all. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, I gotta turn y'all off because I gotta get the Christmas scenes. Okay, so one more smooches, and today is December. What's today, Lord? December 6th, 2025, Saturday. All right, y'all, smooches. I gotta turn y'all off so I can get the Christmas parade stuff.